Hey Pokey people, it's Friday, so we are going to go over to the game shop and do some testing, so let's go.
Alright, so we have a Pokemon Sun and Moon base set. Let's take a look at it. Alright, we got a Fire Energy.
I would actually comment on yours, but I can't.
I know.
We got a
I'd
Golbat,
probably just comment on every single one.
Dragonair, Poliwhirl, Carvana, Pikipek, Sandile, Snubbull, Fearow,
I just love that drawing.
Togedemaru. Always have trouble with him.
Sorry, I
And Crabominal.
Hey Pokey people, so we just got back from hanging out on Friday. We did like a little mini tournament kind of. Most of us played just kind of silly decks. I ended up playing Zoropod, which I feel bad about. I didn't have any other decks like fully sleeved up. And I was kind of just too lazy to do it, so I honestly thought we were just going to be sitting around, so I had forgotten that we had talked about doing an actual tournament, so I really just brought the Solgaleo proxy deck to play around with. Anyway, I made it through round 1 against Mike. Mike was playing a Rhyperior Garbodor deck. He used the Rhyperior from, I think, Crimson Invasion. That lets you, like, once you play it down, like once you evolve your Rhydon to Rhyperior, you mill the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. And it had, like, different kind of, like, control. So the idea was that you do that to get your opponent's items into their discard, and then you come in with Garbodor and you clean up. Round 2, I played against Nate. Who was playing his Minior deck, which is kind of hilarious. I want to profile it because it's actually really like memey and funny and interesting. I really enjoy playing against the Minior deck, and I was able to take that round. There wasn't a whole lot that Minior could do against Zoropod just because I had played against the deck before and I knew that the engine was the Carvinks, and so every time Nate would put down a Carvink, I would just Guzma it up or something and then take it out. He got a couple KOs here and there. He got like, there was one turn where he did like 400 something damage to one of my Zoroarks because of the weakness to fighting. So that was pretty fun. So that got blown up. But yeah, took round 2, and then round 3 I went against Zach, which I almost never actually play against Zach during the tournaments. I always play against Zach whenever I'm like testing decks and stuff, like we play against each other a lot, but almost never actually like in the tournaments, which is kind of funny. So he was also playing a Rhyperior deck, which is pretty silly. It's like a Rhyperior Mill like Energy Denial deck, which actually worked pretty well against my Zoropod deck, because Zoropod, like at least in my list, I don't run a whole lot of energies. I run 40 CE and 6 graphs, and so he was just hitting those energies like mill after mill after mill. And he was just burning right through them. And so like the first match he won because like he literally just discarded all of my energies. Whenever I finally got like a DCE onto like Zoroark or something, or a grass energy onto Golisopod, he would like Team Flare grunt it. So I couldn't keep anything out. And then when he didn't have Team Flare grunts, he had hammers, and it was a whole thing. So he took the first game. Second game, I ended up donking him. He put out a Rhyhorn, and he just wasn't able to bench any basics, and then like my turn 2, I just like spotted up and boom. And so then we went straight into the third game. We got almost toward the end of it, and it was looking pretty grim for a while for me. But toward the end of it, I think I was searching my deck, and I had the resources I needed probably to win, and the deck was really thick. It was so super close. He probably had some win condition cards like in his hand. I don't know. But then the store was closing, so we had to cut it like then and there. So because it was such a good final game, we decided, you know, normally there's like a 2-pack prize, that's because it's just a small local tournament, it's just, you know, us friends, you guys are familiar. We decided like we would each just take a pack, and that was good enough. I am trying to get Solgaleos to finish my Solgaleo deck, so I took a Sun and Moon base pack, and then we went to Walmart afterward, and I picked up one of these. I figured since I didn't really do a good job of filming the matches, really all I did was film the Rhyperior War between Zach and Mike. So I figured to kind of treat myself and to do some fun like opening stuff with you guys, I would go ahead and save these for when I got home.
Hey Poke people, this is Brittany, hijacking Riley's camera. Woo! And I went and got one of these, mostly for the pin, because look at that art. Look at that pin art, isn't it adorable? Alright, let's do an unboxing. Boxes. So for starters, let's take a look at this wonderful pin. Look at it. Look how cute. Oh my goodness. Pikachu. And the Pikachu promo card that comes with it. Nice holographic. And now to get to the packs. We got these 3 beautiful Shining Legends packs. Let's see just how shiny they are. Alright, so I'll go like this. Alright, so we got this one. 1, 2, 3, toss the energy. Yep. Alright, got the energy right there. And we got Arbok. Pokemon Breeder. Lily. Jinx. Ivysaur. Shroomish. I love Shroomish. Totodile. Bulbasaur. Golett. And Raichu GX. Whoa! That is a wonderful card. So pretty. Let's put that right there. Go on to our second pack. Right, 1, 2, 3. Toss the energy. Woo! And, ooh, we got Scrafty. Damage Mover. Howl. Croconaw. Pikachu. Ekans. Zoa. Weasel, Jinx, and Zekrom. And our last pack. Right, 1, 2, 3. Toss the energy. And we have a Lily. Volcarona. I love this Pokemon. Golurk. Torkoal. Ivysaur. Quillfish. Shroomish. Litten. Shaman, and Shining Arceus. Look at that. And that is all we have today. Again, here's a look at all of our rares. And of course the Pikachu and the Pikachu pin. Woo! Alright, see you guys later. Bye-bye.